Okay, we are live.
Yay.
Let's get this going. The
Oop.
intro here.
Well, hello, hello, baby. This is your lovely Misty Stone, and you are listening to the podcast by Mata.
Hey, how's
Ooh.
everyone doing today? It's Friday, April 28th, and I love that intro. Thank you again for doing that, Misty. Appreciate it. Hope you guys are having a good week. We have a great show for you lined up. Um, we have a newcomer from the adult industry. You may have seen her in Wants to Show Black Pink Panties, Wicked Hot Babes, and a few others. Please welcome to the show, Miss Nina White. How we doing?
Thank you. I'm doing pretty good. I can't complain. Definitely can't complain.
All right, all right. Yeah, we had a little technical difficulties. That's why we were kind of running a little late. So we're glad we got. Can you tell the listeners how you got into the adult industry?
So I was super lucky. I pretty much I wanted to meet someone in the industry and have them point me in the right direction, and I was lucky enough to do that. I actually met someone who used to live in my apartment building, and he just pointed me in the right direction. And within like 48 hours of knowing him, I was booking my first scene. So yeah, it's
Oh,
just
wow.
it's a
Okay.
really small world. You never
Right.
know, but
Yeah.
there's and
And
we're everywhere. So yeah, it was just
oh
luck,
yeah, yeah.
just pure luck.
And I know it's a vanilla question, and probably everyone asks it, but I ask it because I just love all the different ways that people got into the industry. I had a guest come on, and yeah, I came in, and my friend had an audition, and she chickened out, and they asked me if I wanted to do it, and I did it, and she's one of the bigger names in the industry, and
Oh
that's
wow.
how she got in. So I just liked asking it because there's all the different ways of people got into the industry.
Yeah, I mean, I also wasn't super new to everything. Sorry, my cat started in the camera. Um, I started camming when I was 18. So I had kind of been familiar with the whole recording and stuff. It was kind of just different being like on a professional set and having other people film me. But if anything, I kind of loved it because I could do the part that I loved and leave the technical stuff to them. So it was really fun. I loved it.
Okay, all right, great. Now I understand your first scene was the casting call or
Casting
casting
couch, yes.
couch.
Yes.
How did that go?
Classic. It was really fun. I was, of course, super nervous because for anything, it's like
Right.
super nerve wracking. Also, that's when you learn that you kind of don't know all of like like you know what's gonna happen with all the sex, but regarding the script and stuff like that, a lot of stuff is kind of right like before you shoot, you're kind of figuring it out. So just kind of having to like remember everything and memorize lines and stuff, and more so because casting couch you're acting very caught off guard, and like they're catching you and you don't know what's going on, and so they're like, don't act like a porn star. And even though I haven't been doing professional porn, it was hard to act like I didn't know what was going on because that's sort of the vibe and I
Right.
wasn't used to doing that. So that was actually the hardest part, was making it so like, I guess the acting, because you're not used to doing that. But it was really fun. It was really fun.
All right. Now I also seen seeing with you in adult legend of Evan Stone.
Yes, newer
How did
massage.
that go?
That was
Yeah.
crazy.
How did that working with it?
He had to fully take control because just the logistics of being that slippery is so hard to actually like stay on someone.
Yeah.
So it was harder than you think, but it's a good one. I mean, I can see why it's such a classic thing that people like, and even outside of the industry, like it's such a big thing. So I get
Right.
it. It looks
Now,
so
did you have
good.
yeah, it was good, great scene. Did you
Yeah. I
have
mean, if you
any
like oil, it's like oil times 100. So
yeah, exactly.
pretty much.
Now, did you have any like nerves coming in working with legend like Evan Stone?
So you know what's funny? I didn't know who he was. I don't really know who anyone is going into it. I just see their name. I can like look them up on Instagram or something, but I don't know the industry like that. So it was funny how people were telling me that, and I was like, oh, cool. Like I had no idea really. But honestly, I think everyone I've worked with so far has been in the industry for a while, so I feel very comfortable in that way. Like they just know what they're doing, and it just makes it a lot easier. So yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. The one of the favorite things I just was just having me laughing was you were saying, Mr. Stone, Mr. Stone, Mr. Stone.
Yeah.
Kind of funny during the whole scene. It was
Yeah.
you gotta watch the scene, but you'll understand what I'm talking about. So, are you going to be going back to your camming?
I still cam here and there. It's hard to keep a schedule when everything else is, you know, booked so sporadically, but I do still do it here and there.
Yeah, we got a mutual friend listening. You can see his comments.
Yes. Hi guys. Oh, I love them. I'm still new to like this form of content, like getting on podcasts and stuff. So
Yeah, it's a great way to promote yourself, get your stuff out there, and
yeah,
so.
I love
Um,
it. I love talking up the industry. So it's a good
oh
thing.
yeah, definitely, yeah, definitely. Now, I understand you're going to be hosting the Urban X Awards. Can you talk a little bit about that and how that came?
Yes. Thanks to our mutual friend. Um, yeah, I'm super excited. I've never hosted anything in my life. So I'm just really excited to not only like go to an event in this industry because I don't know, I'm not really in the loop with stuff. I went to AVN, which was amazing, but yeah, I wouldn't even have known about it if it wasn't for Burbank Misfits right there. And yeah, and okay, Raw Star. So yeah, I'm really excited. I'm also going to be there with a few other ladies, and one of which I have known for a while, so I feel like it's kind of meant to be. Amina Green, she's also new in the industry, so shout out to her. I'm excited to get lit and have an awesome time and bring some people out, and yeah, just have fun.
All right. Now, when you were at AVN, were you at a table or company table or whatnot?
Yes, I was with my agency, OC Modeling.
Okay. Okay. And how was it there? Were you like starstruck when you see any of the performers there?
Yeah, no, I'm super new, so I didn't really expect people to know me at all. I think like one person recognized me. I was like, oh my god! So that just like made my whole year. But no, I was fangirling the whole time, 1000%. Like just going up to everyone and being like, oh my god, I love you. So yeah, it was amazing.
Who were some of the people you got to see?
Um, Firstly, I got to see Riley Reid, which was amazing. I didn't think she would be there because I know she still loves the industry, but I know she doesn't do mainstream stuff, so I wasn't sure. Like I don't know, but yeah, she was so incredible and just so genuine. Like even in the little amount of time that I could talk to her, because she had a huge line, of course. And you know, Violet Myers, she's also so sweet. I got to meet all the like Kazumi, Sky Bree,
Oh,
Lena
okay.
the Plug, like the whole Plug Talk people, like everyone that kind of came up off of like social media too, and is kind of just doing it in that way. Like I just love how it's becoming such a thing, you know, like it's not as, oh, there's like porn stars and then there's like regular jobs. There's like so many ways you can kind of be in the adult industry. And
Right.
I don't know, I think it's making it a little less taboo and shit. So yeah, it's cool.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Now, how was it when you met Kazumi?
She was really sweet. That was probably the quickest interaction that I had because I wasn't able to get her when she was like signing.
Mhm.
I actually just saw her at an after party really quick and was like, hi, and she was so cute. Everyone's so sweet, honestly. I feel like people in the industry, at least for the most part, like they're just so open and nice and like non-judgmental that like, I don't know, I haven't, like they say don't meet your idols, but so far so good. If they're a porn star, meet them. That's what I say. Because we're
Okay.
probably cool as hell.
Yeah, I've got I used to have business cards for my podcasts and everything, and this is not a plug for a paid plug or anything, but if you get yourself one of these,
I've seen those, yeah.
those are amazing. Those
You know
are
what? I
amazing.
also just made like 400 QR code stickers that I'm just gonna stick places and like mail to people so they can stick them in their states and stuff. So I
Yeah,
did. Shout out to fucking Kazumi. She is the queen of PR. I feel like she just puts her name on so much random shit, and it is so
oh
smart.
yeah. I saw one interview where she's talking about, I don't know the specifics of it, but yeah, she's doing this and this and this, and she was making revenue off of, this person or this company, whatever, using her name or whatever. And
Oh, I
she,
see what you're saying, like affiliated. Yeah,
right, yeah,
yeah.
yeah. These things are great. You have
Definitely need one of those.
there's a QR code in the back.
Yeah, and you're just like,
You just
"Boop."
walk up to someone, click their boom, and you got
And
all the information, phone number, or uh,
I have the poor man version of that, or the poor man's version, or the makeshift version where I put just one of my stickers on my phone case, so
oh,
I
okay.
can just like do that. But I do need one of those because the business card is like kind of bougie and cute.
Yeah, 'cause I got this was like $20, and it's just kind of the generic form of it, but uh, you can put all your social media on it, everything, and just click and boom, and you're out. They got
Shit.
your information, you get theirs, and so yeah.
The fucking future.
Now, now that you're going to go back to camming, have you ever thought about doing feature dancing?
Yeah, I have that. Like, yes, I'm down. Checked off on my little like thing. I think that would happen when I'm a little more known because I'm still pretty new. I've only done a couple scenes. Well, I've done like maybe 20 scenes, but I still feel new. So I think that comes with like a little bigger of a name. But who knows? I'm definitely down. I've never danced like in a club. I have always wanted to, but just the way it works and like the culture of it kind of is like too much for me. So future dancing would be the ultimate thing because then you wouldn't have to like worry about all of
Yeah.
that. Just come and
Also,
you go
too,
and then you're done. But yeah, that would be awesome.
yeah, because if you go to, I always check out who's going to be on my show, and I look up. Let me see where I had it right here. The IAFD. Basically, it's just like an encyclopedia of industry stars, and it's got all their credits on there. What movies they've done, company, whatnot, and obviously, I looked up you. It says you've got 7 credits. Obviously, it's more. Maybe they're a little behind, but you can go to that, look up your name, and you can add anything. I believe you can add anything you want to your credits because it's kind of your profile. So
I just found out that I had a IMDb because of I think because of New York Massage, which is so cool. I'm like, what? I have to add to that too because it's
Yeah.
definitely lacking. But I kind of like not adding to it though. Like I want to see what happens if I don't. I feel like it's more real that way.
Exactly. And then that way, you'll see how you're growing and whatnot.
How the
And
world recognizes me. Yeah.
exactly. Now, I understand you bite your nails.
Did you
And,
see my nails? Is that why?
well, I saw an interview with you talking about it. So
Oh,
I have
okay.
the
I'm
same
like, oh
issue.
God, did you see my hands right now? Because they're horrible.
That's fine. I guess I just thought it was funny because it's like, hey, we got something in common. Because especially when I get nervous. If I
It's
get
so
nervous,
bad. For me, it's like a
know,
boredom thing, which is why it's hard because I don't notice I'm doing it until it's too late, and then I'm like, fuck. And it's even worse now that I'm doing mainstream porn because that's the one of the many things that you have to have always like decent is your nails, and I'm like, ah. So that's been like a struggle, but I mean, it's fine. I need to stop.
now of all the scenes that you've done so far, what you think is your favorite or the one that stands out the most to you?
Um, you know what? I have such a bad memory that I feel like I'm always forgetting some. But the one that always stands out to me when people ask is Jerkyoki because it's like a whole game show and you get to do like fun summer get like water balloon fights to like win the girl and then eat her pussy. Like who like that's the best thing ever. You know what I mean? Like there's definitely no other shoot like that. So that was really fun. But yeah, I think that has to be my favorite just because like it was a whole like game show. It was so much fun.
Right. Right. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm kind of falling behind out here on the comments. I'm just gonna kind of post them there. Burbank's keeping me busy with this.
And I haven't even seen all my scenes, to be honest. I kind of forget to keep watching them.
Burbank says your third credit is he liked it the most. And then
My third credit? What was my
this
third
is
credit?
the last one. There we go. Yeah.
Oh, it's the most fun game.
I believe it was a girl. Yeah. And it's Rostar. He's saying.
No, yeah, I know. I know it's
man.
you. I know it's
Okay.
you.
So I'm kind of like looking at both scenes because I don't like to leave too much behind for the comments and stuff. So yeah. Okay. Now we have a segment on the show that's called My Dirty Little Secret, where a performer can come on the show and they can discuss a dirty little secret that they have that they've never revealed before. And it has been some examples have been, someone stole some candy to third grade, to they had a wild foursome with their best friends or whatnot. So is there a dirty little secret you'd like to tell the listeners?
So, okay, I was gonna tell you, said the one that I haven't told before, and the one I had in mind, I think I have told before. I'm not sure where. Maybe just on cam though, because I just started doing this, so I'll tell it. I think I just used to tell this on when I was camming all the time, because that's a very common question. I used to want to fuck not my best friend, but one of my very good friend's dads. I didn't. That would be a great secret, unfortunately, but I wanted to, trust me, and that would have been so hot. And honestly, that would be such a good, I mean, that's many pornos, but I would love to do that scene.
Oh, yeah.
With her dad. I'm just kidding. But yeah, he was hot. Like, sorry. Not sorry.
There you go. All right. Okay, now, if I could say I just got $1 billion and I can set up a fantasy scene for you with any performer from the past, concept, whatnot, whatever you want, which performer do you choose and why?
Okay, so someone hit me up because they wanted to, and I was like, I don't know how I would ever execute this myself, but with the resources I have now, but they wanted me to do a Home Alone porno with like full booby traps and everything, and like a full cast of people and everything. And I was like, that would be a whole ass production, but that would be so funny. And I would say definitely Amina, because she's like goofy and fun, and I feel like she would be perfect for that. And yeah, let's just say Amina. Amina and Kazumi. I haven't filmed with Kazumi, but that would be fun. I feel like we would have some fun. Oh, and Riley Reid. Sorry, that wasn't the question, but I'm adding to it. Yep. Fun people.
That's fine. That definitely would be a good scene for sure.
Because no one's done that. It's so random and funny.
Yeah, exactly. Have you ever been recognized in public?
No.
And if so, oh no, okay.
No, just the one person at AVN, which was crazy. But no, not yet.
Okay. And like I said, that's just a random question I asked because you get all kinds of different great funny stories. A lot of the past guests, they get recognized obviously in an airport because they're constantly traveling, to and from stuff.
Yeah.
So now, during your camming time, did you have any like wild or crazy requests?
You know what? I think not super weird. I don't think like nothing. I think the weirdest stuff that I ever heard was maybe on OnlyFans, and it was always trolling. You know, it wasn't like someone really wanting something that random. But I think also I was like, I grew up in a time that we kind of became so desensitized that I think nothing really surprised me once I started camming. You know what I mean? Like all the weird kind of fetishes that are out there, I was like, yeah, I expect that from you. You know what I mean? Like it didn't surprise me. But I think one that was a fun one to tell that was definitely a troll on OnlyFans, at least, was this guy wanted my friend, it was actually my friend, they wanted her to like fill a bathtub with mac and cheese and like get in it and do something. I'm not sure, but it was the mac and cheese that was like, oh, I don't know why. It's just
Okay.
not the right consistency for sex. I don't know, but
Okay. Now I've got one.
that
It's
was pretty weird.
I've got a story here. It's gonna make your stomach kind of turn, probably.
Oh no.
Um, a past guest, I asked that question, and I guess it was like one of their regulars who constantly watched them, and
Yeah.
they had a request where they wanted her to take a dump, box it up, mail it to him, and he wanted to have a candlelight dinner with her via cam. She would eat, her
Don't
steak,
say it. And he
potatoes.
would eat. Oh no.
Yeah, he would, and I guess he told me off camera that the type of money he was willing to do, and she just
Oh, I'm sure.
she just good. She just said
Yeah.
no way. There's no way. And
There's not enough money for that.
I asked her off camera. I said, what if he had sent you $2 million to do that? And she's like, no, because I would lose half of it to hospital bills from just being
And therapy. Oh my god. Yeah, no, and there was like a lot of people who were into, I don't know the proper term, but like shit play or whatever. I've
Right.
never had anyone request something that specific and kind of weird, but like that is a weirdly common thing, and it's I think it's not my thing, but again, it didn't surprise me. I think because I kind of just knew that people are weird, and it comes from a lot of times. I think my like psychology connection is that it usually is from a culture where women have to be so like, like a certain way that I think, which is kind of where like the asshole fetish comes into, which is just like any part of a woman that isn't so prim and proper and that we usually have to hide is like, ooh, that thing, you know what I mean? So I think it's kind of that, and I get it in that way, but yeah, that's specific as hell.
I was just
Like the candlelight, oh god, and the eating it is different.
yeah, I was just like, oh my
That's a whole nother level, but yeah, it's
And-
interesting. People are interesting.
and I just
Makes
ruined
for a good
Rob's-
story. That's what it's good
Yeah.
for. It makes for the good podcast story.
Exactly. I just ruined Raw Star's breakfast.
I'm sure. So sorry, dude.
Oh,
Scat. Scat sounds like it's from a bear.
so I'm sorry. If you don't know, I had a stroke in December, so I get this way sometimes where I'm kind of like spacing out. So please please
No
accept my
worries.
apology for that. Okay. What is your favorite food to eat? Italian, Mexican, or Chinese?
Italian.
Yep.
Out of those three,
Mhm.
Mexican. Probably Italian if it's like good Italian, but I eat Mexican food like every day.
Okay.
So
All right.
yeah.
Okay. How tall are you? I should have asked this earlier, but it just came up to my came up to me right now.
Short as fuck. I'm like 5'2" and a half or something.
Yeah, I'm 5'5" on a good day if the wind's blowing right. So
Yeah, exactly. If I'm standing with confidence, then I'm maybe 5'3".
there you go. Okay. Now, if people want to follow you, on social media scene and paid sites and whatnot, where can they find you?
So they can find me pretty much everywhere under Nina White XXX, except for Instagram, because Instagram's annoying and hates us, so that always changes. Right now, it's Nina White for real, spelt right, one word, just like that. I even have a YouTube actually that I forgot about until I was trying to get on here and I had to log into a different account. And I forgot that I made 2 little videos as sexy Santa, like stripping around a city, which I didn't show much on YouTube, but cute. So I need to do more on YouTube.
Yeah, yeah. I remember you mentioned it on a past podcast that I was looking at, and that you had said that they really didn't have nothing on it, but you just had the account. So
I forgot that I had those 2 videos, but they are like a year or 2 old. So yeah.
yeah, after the show, let me know send me the link and I'll follow it and
Oh, thanks.
and
Okay, cool.
yeah, promote it and stuff so in the time that you have been in sorry about this, in the time you have been in the industry, what have you learned so far in the short time you've been in here?
I've learned that it is so much like more than I think anyone knows when they're not in it. Regarding like it just being a business and like a super safe and legal thing, but also just like there's so many parts to it that I'm still kind of figuring out my goal because I'm still like learning it and all the ins and outs and all the parts of it. I mean, one of my favorite scenes that I have done as well as Drinky is all of the Cherry Pimp live streams, because that was like where I came from, like camming, but on such a higher level, and it's so cool. So even just stuff like that, and like again with the game show, like there's just so many things and like all these events, and there's so much you can do with it. So I love that I'm still kind of learning all of the things that world has to offer, and I'm loving it.
Okay. Oh, and also, fans, do not ask her how to get into the industry.
Because I don't know. First of all, it's annoying, but literally, if I was Mother Teresa and wanted to fucking help you, I can't. I have no idea how anyone does that. I was lucky, and it's probably hard. So, especially for guys, just stop.
And I like that look you made, because I'd seen that you on a past podcast. That was an annoying question you'd always get. So I was looking forward to the reaction. That was classic.
You got it. You already know.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, I think we got. We've covered about everything. Is there anything you'd like to say to your fans?
I fucking love you guys, and I love what I do, and I'm so glad I get to do it, and it's all because of you. That sounded so Disney Channel, but there you go.
Hey,
and you're
Disney
watching
Channel.
Disney Channel.
Exactly. Disney Channel, YouTube, it doesn't matter because we get to stay on. So
Exactly.
all right. I want to thank you for being on. I do appreciate it.
I appreciate it so much. Thank you for having me, for real.
All right.
I love
and
you.
Okay. We'll see you guys. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
Yay. Bye. Have a great day. Mwah.